Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? So we're here tonight for the quarter-final game with Manchester United visiting Seville in Spain, and hopefully we're in for an absolute cracker, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to share with you guys the team and stats information. So there we go, guys. That should be on your screen now. So the teams are out and they're just doing the introductions, and hopefully kickoff is imminent as all the players just shake hands, and we will wait for the referee to do the coin toss. And Stevie with us as old reliable. Stevie, how's it going, mate? Stevie saying, evening, guys. How's it going, Stevie? Great to have you with us as always, mate. Always appreciate the work you do in the background as we're just getting the team news, guys. So the Seville going with 4 at the back, 5 in midfield, 1 up front with kind of a 2 sitting defensive midfield players, 3 attacking midfield players, and as I say, 1 up front. So the referee, Arthur Dias from Portugal. Not sure that's very neutral, but let's see how he does. As it's a cracking atmosphere out there in Seville, and Man United going with a 4-3-3 formation, and it's Sancho, Martial, and Anthony up front. Subats and Casemiro, Ericsson in midfield, Dalat, Lindoff at the back. Apologies, guys, didn't see the other 2 defenders there. Has it gone off quite quickly? I shall give you guys. Let me just correct. Just bear me a second, guys. We're not kicked off yet. We're just waiting for kickoff. As the teams line up now, and it's Man United to kick off the game. So game has started, guys, as Seville attack down this near side and attempt to get a crossing, but it's gone behind. And the referees decided it's a goal kick, but looked like it was more like a corner from the angle of the TV we saw, as United now build from the back. Yeah, guys, just bear me a second. I'm just trying to get the team news so I can share it with you guys if it ever loads up. As Seville have won back the ball on that far side, and they kick it back to the goalkeeper. There we go, finally. So, yes, the other 2 defenders, as I say, Thiago, Victor Lindelof, and Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at the back. Casemiro, Christian Eriksen with the anchor midfield position, and the attacking midfield players are Sancho, Martial, and Anthony, as well as and Anthony Martial up front. So yeah, we are off. Just bear with me a second, guys, and I will share that for you for a sec, so you can at least see the team news. There you go, guys. You should be able to see that now on your screen. I will load up the other page shortly, but there's the team news for you guys to see, and the formations. So free kick to United, midway inside their own half of the pitch. Maguire knocks it forward and out to this near side as a strong challenge comes in there on Sabitzer. And the referee coming over, having a word with the player there. Even Harry Maguire coming all the way over, having a word with the linesman. Billy. Bit of fire in the belly early on in this game. That was quite a fearsome challenge, that actually. Sabitzer goes clattering off the side of the pitch and straight into I don't know if that's part of the dugout there, but it's gone straight smashing into some seats anyway. But hopefully he's going to be okay. So we've got a free kick on this near side. It looks like Eriksen's going to take it. And the player's back to his feet. He must have felt that. So 4 minutes in, guys, and it's 0-0. We're just waiting for this free kick to be taken. Eriksen to take it on this near side. Long ball into the box as Seville intercept it and knock it out to this near side and then clear it up the field. But United now win the ball back and pass the ball all the way back to De Gea. And De Gea with a quick fire ball out to that far side, but a bit too much pace on that, and it's gone straight out for a throw in to Seville, close to the halfway line. So throw in for Seville, taken, and they knock the ball down that far side towards the edge of the United box, and United intercept it as they try to build now from the back. Long ball forward up towards Seville's box, but no United players that far forward, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper comes out of his area and kicks it long up to. Come on, you know there's 22 players in the middle of the pitch. It's just gone from one end of the pitch to the other and then back again. So I think the goalkeeper's trying to get on the score sheet a bit themselves tonight, as eventually United kick the ball up towards the halfway line. Now United with the pick up the possession on that far side as they just pass back towards their defensive line and now start to get a bit of momentum building with some possession as the ball's played out to this near side, and now United come inside, but the ball is intercepted by Seville. They clear it up towards the halfway line, but United pick up the possession again, and now United play the ball out to this near side. Anthony on the ball as he comes towards the edge of the Seville box, but chooses to kick the ball long out to that far side, and a bit too much pace on that ball, and it's gone out for a throw-in. to Seville, probably about 8 yards from the corner flag. So for Seville now throw the ball up the field on that far side, and United challenge for it as it goes out again for another throw in. Good atmosphere from the Seville fans early on, guys. As United now pick up the possession at the back and pass back to De Gea. De Gea passes forward. Oh, they've got themselves in all kinds of trouble, and Seville have scored. Seville have had a goal handed on a plate from there as United with a poor possession at the back, and Seville intercept it. What was United thinking there? They gifted Seville the lead in this one. Gea passing it out to the United defender who was surrounded by three Seville players, and shocking possession that for United as he passed it to Harry Maguire. But Maguire, what was Maguire thinking? Why didn't he just turn with the ball and clear it up the field? As that was really, really poor. He's just gifted it to Seville. Just absolutely on a plate to Seville. He's tried to kick it. I think he's tried to kick it out to this near side, but there was a Seville player there standing right in his way. So I don't get why players get them. I keep saying this, guys, on these streams. So many players get themselves in all kinds of trouble by trying to play out from the back. And as we said, guys, Man City, Barcelona, experts at doing that, but even they make mistakes playing out from the back. So why so many other teams choosing to play out from the back? And we keep seeing it, the mistakes that other teams make trying to do it. It seems to be the fashionable thing at the moment. But there's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned clearance, especially in a cup game like this. As United now with the ball on that far side, and the referee has blown the whistle for, I'm not sure what he's blown it for, to be honest. That will be a free kick anyway to Seville out on that far side, deep inside their own area. So let's quickly go to the chat. Michael, welcome to the show, mate. Michael with us saying hi, guys. How's it going, Michael? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And let us know, Michael, if you've got a score prediction. And I hope you've had a good day, mate. Always great to see you on in the chat. As Seville clear that ball up the field now, out to this near side. And United scrapping for it as they win the ball back. And now a challenge comes in and the ball goes out, but the referee has given a free kick for the challenge on Casemiro. But yeah, welcome to the show, Michael. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Let us know what your thoughts are on this game. If you've got any thoughts on how the game will pan out. Obviously, 2-2 on aggregate before the start of the game, but United have chose to make life difficult for themselves, gifting Seville a goal, and Seville lead 1-0 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. So yeah, and Stevie welcoming Michael. Michael saying, how's everyone doing? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. I'm a bit tired, but I'm okay. I had a shower just before I came on, just to wake myself up a bit, because I was concerned that I was going to probably doze off in the middle of this stream. I'm that busy at the minute. I'm just getting minimal amount of sleep. But other than that, mate, I'm good. I hope you are too. And like I say, mate, hope you've had a good day. As United with a throw-in now on this near side and lose it to Seville. As Seville kick the ball long and actually score, but the referee has stopped the play for something here. I'm not. All right, so that was for the challenge on Anthony on this near side. So yeah, Thanks for that, Michael. Like I say, mate, great to have you with us. Stevie's saying, yes, good, thanks, mate. You? Nice one, Stevie. And Michael's saying, yeah, good, mate. Awesome, awesome, mate. Um, Apologies, Michael. I did see you drop me a message before, but I've been really busy today, so I haven't actually been on Instagram. So, yeah, apologies for that, mate. Um, it's just that time of the year where I'm really crazy busy. So apologies, I haven't replied to your message. I did see the notification, but like I say, didn't get in from work till late, and I needed to have a shower to freshen myself up and wake myself up a bit as well. So yeah, um, apologies, Michael. Um, the ball out on that far side now for a throw into Seville. Um, Stevie's saying, "Oh dear, what are United playing at?" Yes, I know they're getting themselves in all kinds of trouble at the moment. And thanks for that, Stevie. Michael saying, "Man United 4, Seville 3 aggregate." Okay, nice one, Michael. Yeah, that's a good shout. We'll have to see how it pans out. But yeah, Michael. So Michael going for a 2-1 United win on the night, um, which would be 4-3 on aggregate. So thanks for that, Michael. Michael with a first score prediction of the night as Seville now uh, with the possession in the centre of the park as they just play the ball back. They're going to be obviously quite happy to keep spells of possession now. They have their noses in front, so to speak. Seville come forward now down that far side, looking for an opportunity to get across, but running into plenty of traffic on that far side with United uh, having a few players defending. And Seville just knocking it about at the moment on the outside the Manchester United box. And they pass the ball forward there, but the referee's blown for a foul here. So Michael is saying, I just said, are you streaming tonight? Yes, like I said, mate, I seen the notification pop up on my phone that you'd sent a message. Like I say, I was just letting you know I hadn't wasn't ignoring you. Just like I say, mate, didn't get in from work till late, and really needed to freshen myself up. Um, I was almost when I sat down. I came in, made myself a cup. Well, my lovely missus made me a cup of tea, and I sat down at it. And within 10 minutes, I was almost falling asleep in the chair. So I thought I better have a shower to wake myself up, mate. So I haven't had chance to go on Instagram today, but I just thought I'd let you know, mate, so you didn't think I was ignoring your message. Seville now with the free kick as they kick it straight into the Man United wall. And now Seville knock the ball forward as United intercept it. Now United knock the ball long out to this near side as Anthony comes forward into the Seville half and cuts the ball inside uh, and just running into pressure there from Seville as he tries to keep the ball out and just does keep the ball in on this near side, and the ball has gone out, and I think that will be corner to Man United. Oh, that was actually a handball. Actually, a handball there. So free kick. It's not a corner. It's actually a free kick just in front of the corner flag. As Anthony managed to keep it in there, but he kicked it to make sure it didn't go out because it was rolling out. And as he kicked it, the Seville player coming across to defend, he kicked it into the Seville player, and it just ricocheted off his hand. So free kick taken into the box and headed out to the edge of the box as United get a shot off there, but it's well wide of this near side post. So Michael's saying it's all right, don't worry, pal. Got to have a power nap. No, I can't. I can't have a power nap, mate. If I sleep in the daytime, I can't get to sleep at night. Even if I only have half an hour's sleep, it really affects me sleeping at night time. So even if feel tired at the end of the day, which I do most days, I will not go to sleep until later on because like I say, just won't get. I'll fall asleep at night time then for an hour and then wake up again. So no, I don't. I try not to do the power naps if I can. But I know what you mean, mate. It can do you the world of good sometimes. But I'm sure as you get older, you'll understand what I mean. You just don't. It seems like when you have a short power nap, it doesn't. It works against you when you get older. Um, it's right. It's really frustrating because otherwise I'd probably be taking power naps all over the place, mate. But thank you for your kind words, Michael, and your understanding, mate. Really appreciated. As Seville kicked the ball forward there, and it goes out on that far side, and that will be a goal kick to United. Um, so yeah, nice one, Michael. Top man. Thank you very much for your understanding, mate, and encouraging comment. Joey, how's it going, mate? Joey saying hi, Gaz, mate. How's it going? Welcome to the show, Joey. Always a pleasure to see you. How's things with you, mate? Hope you've had a good day. We've had a score prediction off Michael. Let us know, Joey, what your thoughts are on this game. United already 1-0 down by their own stupidity, trying to play the ball out from the back under pressure and literally gifted Seville the early lead. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts, how you think this one's going to turn out, Joey. And you're welcome to give one with your heart and your head on this one, guys. Obviously, this is a cup game, as we've tried this before, and it seems quite popular. You're welcome to give two score predictions in cup games. One based on your heart, and that's your obviously how your loyalties in football go, and then obviously one with your head, meaning one with your football intelligence, not based on any biased. So yeah, you can give a biased score prediction and a non-biased score prediction. I think that's the best way to word it. So yeah. So let me just change. I'm sure you guys can see the team news now. So I'm going to change that back to the other. There we go. So there you go, guys. You getting the stats now on the screen, and oh, questionable handball there, but United getting a last touch to do it there, but referee already with a few early mistakes in the decisions as United now come forward down that far side, challenged by Seville, but come inside and now sloppy possession again gives it away to Seville, and the referee blows for a foul there. And he's just having a word with one of the United players. So Michael saying hi. Hi, Joey, mate. Nice one, Michael. Class, as always, from you guys. And Nat, how's it going, Nat? Welcome to the show, mate. Nat saying, evening, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Nat? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And hope you've had a good day, mate. Let us know if you've got what your thoughts are on this one, guys. We want to hear from your score predictions. Remember, you can give a biased score prediction and a non-biased score prediction, because obviously cup games are different to league games. So we like to have a little bit more banter with it. So we'd love to hear from you guys what your heart and your head is telling you. So obviously, like I say, your heart can be with your football loyalties in mind, and your head is you using your football intelligence to give an honest score prediction. But you're also welcome to give a biased score prediction as well if you like, guys. So yeah, welcome to the show, Nat. Pleasure to have you with us as always, mate. Great to see you. And Nat saying hi to Joey. Nice one, Nat, top man. And Joey saying hi, Michael and Nat. Nice one, Joey. As always, from you guys, top class. From you guys welcoming each other to the chat. And yep, really appreciate that, guys. Love to see you guys making that effort. That's how we build good footy friendships when you guys make the effort to be positive with each other when you join the chat. So awesome, absolutely top class. And Michael is saying hi, Nat, as well. So nice one, Michael. And Nat also returning that same consideration. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Nat is saying, "Oh, good, thanks. That's good to hear, mate. Absolutely." And like I say, I want to hear some couple of score predictions from you guys. Joey's saying 2-1 Seville. Okay, so I'm presuming, is that your heart or your head saying that, Joey? As United now with a shot, and the goalkeeper manages to save that quite comfortably. Wan-Bissaka getting the shot off there. 22 minutes in, guys, and 1-0 Seville so far, but that's courtesy of United's mistakes at the back. So United intercept the ball again and now play the ball down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Seville box, looking for the opportunity to get across, but blocked off by the Seville defender as Ericsson comes in behind there as the ball is threaded through, but Seville managed to intercept it, and United tried to clear the ball up the field on that far side, but it's blocked off by United, and that's gone out for a goal kick. So thanks for that, Joey. Michael is saying, I want Seville win, but don't think it will happen. Okay, mate, no worries. Yep, like I say, that's what we want to hear. And from you guys, hearts and heads, score predictions. But yeah, totally understandable. Michael, obviously, wanting Seville to win. But I'll be honest, guys, when it comes to European games, I always, I don't show. Personally, I just love to see UK clubs doing well in Europe. We want to show the rest of Europe how good our football is in the UK. We invented the game. We gave the game to the rest of the world. So why would we not want to dominate Europe? And no matter what clubs we have playing in Europe, we want to show that the UK is the country, the nation that knows football the best. So yeah, maybe a little bit football arrogance coming from me there, but I don't care. Why not? We gifted the world the game, so why should we not enjoy the fact that we invented it? So we should dominate it, shouldn't we? So Nat is saying 3-1 Seville. Right, cool guys, some great score predictions coming in here, but I want to know, are these score predictions with your heart or with your head? Up to now, we've only got Michael telling me that he would like Seville to win, but hasn't. Obviously, that's showing Michael's I'm presuming Michael's taken into consideration the rivalry between Wigan and Man United, and I can't fault him with that. But like I said, normally with the rivalry, I don't really get into the rivalry in European games, mainly just in European games, because I want to see us do well, guys. I want to see us show our class in Europe, no matter what English or Scottish clubs it is. I want us to show that we are class at football. So yeah, thanks for that, Nat. That's Seville with a free kick there as they take it short, and United managed to intercept it as they now clear the ball forward, but Seville challenging for it as the ball is just being headed about, and now United player down on the pitch there as Seville still coming forward. The referee not stopping the game, and can't see if the player's got back to his feet because he's gone out a shot of the camera. But Seville now with a ball crossed into the box and headed towards goal, and De Gea just managing to get to that as the Seville player came in, trying to slide in to get that and get a shot off, but kind of clattered into De Gea as he was coming to gather the ball. So thanks for that, Nat. Nat is saying 3-1 Seville. Nice one, mate. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts. Joey's saying, better not do Hearts prediction. United fans will hate me, laugh out. Yeah, but you're welcome to, mate. You're welcome to. It's a European game, and obviously cup game as well. But yeah, I know what you mean, mate. But it's all good, isn't it? We're just we do the hearts, as you know, Joey. We do the hearts and heads prediction in cup games sometimes. Well, try to remember to do it as much as possible, just to encourage a little bit more interest and a bit more banter in the chat. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Class from you as always, mate. Alex Whitehead, welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Alex is saying he passed to him. Um, uh, he passed to him. Apologies, Alex. Apologies, mate. I'm not understanding your comment there very well, mate. So if you want to elaborate, that will be appreciated. We've got a stoppage at the minute, guys, as a Seville player receiving treatment on the pitch. So yeah, but like I say, welcome to Fandon, Alex, and welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Apologies, mate, I'm not understanding your comment there very well. Billy, how's it going, Billy? Billy saying evening, Gaz, and everyone. Evening, Billy. Great to see you, mate. How's things with you? Hope you've had a good day. Managed to cheer yourself up after the disappointing result for Chelsea the other day. But always a pleasure to see you, mate. And yeah. So, guys, if you just join us, we are commentating on the game, obviously, just waiting for the game to restart as we've got a stoppage at the minute for Seville player receiving treatment. He is back to his feet, so we should be back underway in a moment. But yeah, like I say, Billy, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show, top man. And Billy saying evening, Gaz, and everyone. Joey is saying hi, Alex. Nice one, Joey. And Joey also saying hi, Billy, mate. How's you? Nice one, Joey. As always, you guys making the effort to welcome each other. Absolutely class. And also Michael as well, welcoming Alex and Billy. Absolute class from you guys. Thank you very much. If the politicians in our country, guys, showed the class that you do, we'd have a top country, wouldn't we? Seville now get the game back underway with a throw in, but Man United intercept it at the back, and now United with the opportunity to get forward as they do knock the ball forward again, and some poor possession up to now from United in this early stages as they just knock the ball forward straight into the path of a Seville player, and now Seville knock the ball back down into the United half, and De Gea comes out of his area to clear the ball up the other end of the field to relieve the pressure on the United defence there. So nice one, Joey and Michael. Absolute class from you guys. Billy's also showing that class as well, you guys, to welcome, say hi to Joey. Nice one, Billy. And also Michael. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. So United now with the possession as they come forward down that far side of the pitch. Can they make them do a bit better this time as they come into the Seville half of the pitch and cut the ball back into midfield? But just Ericsson on the ball now as he passes back to Maguire, who Maguire has pushed up into the Seville half as United playing a high line there. So just hearing that West Ham are 2-1 behind in the UEFA Conference League game as they're playing at home tonight, and that game was 1-1 on aggregate before tonight's before the game kicked off tonight. So hopefully West Ham can also get a good result tonight. Let's hope so. So thanks, Billy, top man. Billy saying my head is saying Seville win because Seville are at home and it's quite a tough place to go. It is, mate. They are. We got to remember Seville under Unai Emery won the Europa League 3 years in a row, guys. 3 years in a row they run it under Unai Emery, which is partly why Unai Emery is considered a top-class manager. And it's a few years back since that was achieved, but it's still an amazing achievement to win the Europa League 3 years in a row, isn't it, guys? So yeah, as Billy is rightly saying there, Seville a difficult opponent in this competition. Full stop, I think, not just at home, but yeah, definitely more so at home. As Seville now come racing forward down this near side and run into traffic as Ericsson there closing the space. So Seville forced to pass back towards their defence, and eventually they do pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper knocks the ball out to that far side as it's challenged by United. Now United now re-intercept the ball as they kick it up to Seville's edge of Seville's box, but the Seville defenders managed to intercept that and kick the ball long, and now United have picked it up again on the halfway line as a strong challenge comes in there, and the referee has blown for a foul. So thanks for that, Billy. Yep, you're right, mate. Absolutely right. Seville definitely a tricky opponent in this competition. Joey's saying West Ham are losing. Thanks, Joey. Yep, they were 2-1, I think it is at the minute, and they're losing. But yep, nice one, Joey. Thank you very much for keeping me up to date with that, mate. I don't obviously, I do try to keep you guys up to date as best possible, but sometimes you guys notice the scores in other games before I do. And Billy is saying, I've got a joke. Okay, mate, let's hear it. We're looking forward to it, Billy. And Joey's saying, go for it, Billy. Absolutely. I'll come to your joke in a minute, Billy, as United just playing the ball down that far side, challenged by Seville, and now the referee has awarded a free kick to Seville, and Martial not looking too happy about it. As he felt, well, I don't know why he feels he didn't do nothing wrong there, because he did look like he tugged the Seville player's shirt there as two players came together. So Seville now with a free kick midway inside their own half as they kick the ball long up into the United half, and Seville managed to intercept it there as they now come forward from the halfway line as United with a strong challenge, but unable to win the ball back. And now Seville work the ball out to that far side as they come towards the corner flag now, looking for the opportunity to get across as they do cross it in, but it's tame to say the least. And United managed to clear the ball up the field, but intercepted straight away by Seville. So Seville able to keep the pressure on that United defence. But then Seville with some sloppy possession as they knock it out to this near side, and that goes out for a throw into United, taken quickly. And now Maguire on the ball as he sprays the ball out to that far side as United now push up the field from the back. And Ericsson now in the centre of the pitch as he plays the ball out to that far side. And Martial now chipping the ball into the centre of the park, but he's headed back towards Ericsson, and Ericsson now with a long ball out to this near side to Anthony. Anthony now with a cross into the box, and United get a header on that, but it's over the bar and a bit too needed to head it down, but couldn't. I think he just couldn't rise high enough to get his head to dink it down. Rather, it just kind of bobbled off the top of his head. So yeah. So let's hear Joey's, Billy's joke. Billy is saying Everton bidding 100. Is that 100 mil? I'm presuming for Harry Maguire in the striker role. Class striker Harry Maguire is. Okay, mate. Everton bidding 100. Bidded 100 million for Harry Maguire in the striker role. Class striker Harry Maguire is okay. Well, is there actually some truth to that, or is that just actually literally a joke, Billy? You got me a bit confused there, mate. As the ball is knocked out on that far side, and that will be a throw in. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy. And like I say, mate, I'm not sure if that's based on a bit of reality or just wholehearted humour. But always happy to hear one or two jokes from you guys. as Seville now with a possession midway inside the United half, and United with 9 men on the ball, but they're keeping one player forward. As Seville now trying knocking it about on the edge of the United box. As Seville worked the ball out to this near side and challenged by Anthony, but Seville managed to keep it and now cross it into the box. Maguire heads it away, but Seville pick it up again midway inside the United half as they managed to keep United under pressure here. And now United have won it back. Anthony coming steaming down this near side as he's forced to pass back to come forward with pressure from Seville. And now United pass the ball forward up to Ericsson, the only player forward on the edge of the box, but he's lost it. And Seville now come forward down that far side as they switch the play into the centre circle and just managing to work the ball forward as they come now towards the edge of the United box, looking for the opportunity to get a shot. The shot comes in, but it's a tame shot and an easy save there for De Gea as he now passes the ball out to that far side, and now United come forward again up towards the halfway line. So Billy is saying it's a joke. Harry Maguire known for his own goals. Right, yeah, I get you now, mate. Sorry, it's been a long day, mate. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't get the twist with that, but yeah. To be fair, mate, I think the own goal in this game, I mean, he does have to take an element of responsibility for it. But what De Gea was thinking, passing it to him when he was surrounded by 3 Seville defenders, is absolute madness, to be fair. But Seville now with the possession at the back, deep inside their own half as they play the ball forward now. And coming into the United half down this near side, and now work the ball into the centre of the pitch as the United with limited players behind the ball here, and and Seville managed to get a shot off as it's just blocked there, and Seville claiming for a handball. And I think that was Maguire there that intercepted that. As Seville now coming forward, but United looking a bit of a mess at the moment defensively, guys. Seville finding plenty of space to create problems for United as United now win the ball back. And yet again, more sloppy possession from United, gifted back to Seville. Seville now on the edge of the box as they knock the ball out to this near side. Cross comes in, shot, and it's the second goal for Seville. Absolute shocker from United. 2 goals conceded through sloppy possession from United, creating their own problems. Do they not want to go through in this competition or what? Because the way they're gifting goals to Sevilla is like they don't want to go through. They might as well just not bother coming out at the second half because it's absolutely shocking possession from United. 2 goals conceded, both from poor possession. When United were actually in possession, gifting it to Seville, and it's offside. That, yeah, they might get away with this one, guys, because it is actually does look like it's offside, but that's really bad. Even still, whether it's a goal or whether the goal is chalked off, and I think it is going to be chalked off because it was definitely offside. That, but like I say, United. Absolutely shocking at the moment. Literally, honest to God, guys, their possession is dreadful at the back. Why, if they're going to be that bad at the back, they might as well just kick the long, use the long ball tactic. At least they're going to create some panic in the Seville instead of creating panic in their own defence. So yeah, apologies, I didn't get that one, Billy. It's my bad, mate. My bad. But yeah, I get what you mean now. As Harry Maguire really not always the best with his defensive responsibilities. Joey's saying, sorry guys, I'm back. No worries, Joey. No worries, mate. I hadn't even noticed you'd gone. But thank you. And Joey's got it. Joey's got it straight away. My bad. Like I say, I'm just been working all week, guys, and streaming every night this week. So I think the tiredness just catching up with me a bit, but we've got to keep going. We've got to keep driving forward. The sleep, I can catch up on sleep at weekend, hopefully. So yeah, as it is actually tight, but it is offside, and United off the hook with that second goal as it's been disallowed. And now Wan-Bissaka coming forward, but clatters into the Seville player. Now Seville coming charging forward down the centre of the park, but it's challenged by Wan-Bissaka as he manages to win it back for United. And now the ball knocked out to this near side as Anthony comes racing forward, crossing to the Seville box. United now get a shot off there with Martial, but it's blocked off by Sevilla as Sevilla now win the ball back in their own box, and United player goes over claiming for a penalty, but Seville ignore that, and the referee seems to have ignored it as Seville now come charging forward towards the United box, and now just inside the United box on that far side looking for a cross. Cross comes in and it's just deflected away out to this near side, but Seville pick it up again. But strong challenge from Anthony. At least one of the United players are trying tonight. I've got to give credit to Anthony. He has definitely been trying to defend and attack whenever he's had the opportunity. But as we know, guys, football is a team sport. You cannot rely on one player to do all the work. So throwing on this near side for Sevilla. Sevilla, and I think it's about 5 yards from the corner flag. And Sevilla not rushing to take this. As we approach the half time, guys, almost on 44 minutes. As Sevilla now. That went out. That went out. That should be a corner. That well should be a corner. How is that a throw-in? The Sevilla player just, oh my God, that's, well, so that's about the fourth mistake we've seen from the referee. What is the point in having VAR if they're not going to use it to assist themselves? It's absolutely madness. That well should have been a corner on this. Sorry, not a corner. It would have been. Sorry, I'm getting my the ends of the pitch confused there. But it should have been a free kick for United to relieve the pressure, as the Seville player did actually play the ball out past the byline, but clearly not spotted by the referee. And now Sevilla again working the ball forward on this near side, and they win a free kick for a shove on the Sevilla player and grappling of the shirts. So 4 minutes added on time, guys. Sevilla with a free kick on this near side, about 3 or 4 yards from the corner flag. So Sevilla crossed the ball into the box. Maguire heads it outside the box, and Sevilla pick it up and pass it back towards the halfway line. And now a long ball forward by Sevilla out to this near side. Nobody able to get on the end of that. Too much pace on it, and it goes out for a throw into United. So yeah, nice one, Joey. Joey also saying who you got next, Billy. And Billy is saying we were facing Man United at Old Trafford, but delayed because United in the FA Cup. So we've got Brentford. Is that away, at home or away? But let's hope that you guys can get something out of that game, but won't be easy. Won't be easy. Brentford have done reasonably well this season, so I'm sure they're going to be a difficult opposition for you guys at the minute with a lack of confidence running through the Chelsea team as United now play the ball forward down that far side. And now come inside, shot comes as it's deflected away, and that goes out on this near side for a corner to United. Like I said, guys, 4 minutes added on time. We're 2 minutes into that 4 minutes, and now Anthony to take the corner for United on this near side. And I think he's been United's best player so far in this game, though, guys. Oh, no, Anthony not taking it. Ericsson switched places with him. So Ericsson coming out to this near side to take the corner. Ericsson with the ball deep towards the back post and headed on by Maguire. Maguire gets the ball deflected away from him, but manages to pick it up again. But absolutely useless. And now he's out of position as Seville come forward down that far side. And United finding themselves in all kinds of trouble there as the ball comes straight across the face of goal. And I think I'm not sure if that's gone out for a corner. I don't know if the United player got a deflection on that. Yeah, United got a touch on that. So that will be a Seville corner on this near side. So Seville to take it. And it's deep as Seville head it back towards goal. And now a shot comes in. Oh, from the edge of the box. And that was an unbelievable shot. That came in at some pace there. But Seville actually initially headed it towards goal. But United player managed to knock it away. But then it's a Seville player on the edge of the box with a rocket of a shot straight towards goal. And luckily, United defender there as the second corner comes in, deflected away, but Sevilla pick it up on the edge of the United box, and it's they take a shot, and the shot deflected. United managed to pick it up now as they come forward down that far side, and now Ericsson chips the ball forward up to the front line, and now United with Martial on the ball as he kicks it into the Seville players. And there goes the halftime whistle. So work to do for Eric Ten Hag in the break, guys, as that was a really poor display, really, if we're honest, guys, from United. Really letting themselves down. So, yeah, Billy is saying... so, yeah, I read that, didn't I? So, nice one, Billy. Thanks for letting us know, that, mate. Appreciated. Billy also saying... next week. Thanks, Billy. Let me just quickly see how. Just bear with guys. I'm going to come to comments in a minute, so please do keep your comments going. But I'm just going to quickly check how West Ham are getting on. We know last time we checked they was losing. And now they're getting on now. Oh, they've equalised. So it's West Ham 1, KA Ghent 1 at the half time. They're still playing with 3 minutes added on time. So that score is 2-2 on aggregate. In the other games, guys, in the Europa League, Roma still 0-0 with Feyenoord as they approach the halftime break. And that's 1-0 to Feyenoord on aggregate. Seville obviously 1-0 up here in this one, 3-2 up on aggregate. Sporting Lisbon 1-1 with Juventus. Juventus leading 2-1 on aggregate. Union Saint Gilloise 2-0 behind to Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen winning that 3-1 on aggregate. In the Europa Conference League, AZ Alkmaar 2-0 up against Anderlecht. That game is 2-2 now on aggregate. And this is a full-time result, and AZ Alkmaar won 4-1 on penalties. So obviously that must have been a 6 o'clock kickoff. Also another 6 o'clock kickoff was Fiorentina v Lech Poznan, and that game finished 2, Fiorentino 2, Lex Poznan 3, 6-4 on aggregate to Fiorentina. That game is a full-time score. The two later kickoffs is Nice playing FC Basel. Nice 1-0 up against FC Basel, and that game is 3-2 on aggregate. And as we said before, West Ham 1-1 with KH Ghent. Also been an international friendly today, guys. United States drew 1-1 with Mexico. If you guys are interested in that. So that's up to date round the grounds, guys. So let's go back to the chat. Thanks for that, Billy. And Billy is also saying, it's fine, guys. We do appreciate these consistent. Sorry, guys, I'm kicking the table there with the computer on. Billy saying, it's fine, guys. We do appreciate these consistency watch-alongs, although you're not making money from it. Although you're not making money from it, love to see Fanden become a big channel. Well, yes, mate. Thank you very much for your positive and kind words, Billy. As I say, if you guys contribute, I keep saying it, guys, and I genuinely mean it. You guys contribute to the channel. Yes, I keep setting up the streams and keep plodding on, driving forward, because I've got a lot bigger ambitions for the future channel. We will always be doing match watch alongs, but I want to do a lot of other stuff as well. But I've been working on Fanden now for 4 years, and I really need to push forward to hit these targets, which is why I'm driving ahead now, so that we can try to do exactly what Billy is saying. I'm not bothered about becoming a huge channel. I'd just like to be a channel that's successful, that hopefully will attract more top class fans like you guys, and we can build a channel that's unique to every. With all respect to all other YouTubers, I want to build a unique channel with my own ideas that caters to top class fans like you guys. So thank you very much, Billy. I really do appreciate your positive encouragement, and thank you very much. It's nice to know my efforts are appreciated. So really, really, absolutely cannot say it enough, mate. You're a star. You're an absolute star. Very, very nice of you to say, Billy. Really do appreciate that, mate. But yeah, like I say, when I keep coming on and seeing top class fans like you guys, it encourages me to keep putting in the work and the hours. So thank you very much for that, Billy. Very nice of you to say, mate. Honest, I do not take your support for granted. So absolutely class from Billy there. Joe is saying Brentford been doing okay this season. Yes, they have, mate. Tricky game that for Chelsea, but let's hope that Chelsea can at least score some goals when they play their next game. That's what we want to see. Give the Chelsea fans some inspiration, because it's been a disastrous season for Chelsea fans this season. You know the quality of your team, you know the quality of your club, but unfortunately, do the players? That's the question. Do the players? Because they're not living up to it, are they? But yeah, well said, Joey. I have to agree with you there, mate. Brentford will be a tricky game, and I'm sure Billy knows that as well. He's a very intelligent football fan, so he knows exactly what his team is about to face when they take on Brentford. Billy is saying we are at the bridge vs Brentford. Thank you very much for letting us know that, Billy. Yeah, let's hope you guys can put in a good performance. You kind of get the feeling it might be better for Chelsea to play at home at the minute, because if they keep playing badly at home, it's only a matter of time before the Chelsea fans, rightly so, start to express their frustration, and they would have every right to, with the poor results that have been coming in over the last few months for Chelsea. So nice one, Billy. Thanks for letting us know, mate. Billy also saying Brentford haven't been too bad this season, despite only coming up through playoffs a couple of seasons ago. Yeah, massive respect to you there, Billy. Obviously, Billy showing respect to Brentford there, acknowledging that his team are going to be facing a tough challenge Yes, on paper, we would all say Chelsea would win that hands down. But like I say, I always love to see fans that acknowledge that the opposition pose a threat. And yeah, that shows that you are a top class football fan, Billy, that you have the intelligence to work to recognise that other teams deserve credit where it's needed. So, yeah, massive respect to you there for that, Billy. Joey's saying, is there a manager you would like to get, Billy? Yeah, that's a great question, actually, Joe. We've not really discussed that, have we? Because way the results are going for Frank at the minute, it's not looking like he's going to get offered the job permanently, is it? So, yeah. And to be honest, I think Frank needs a break. I think Frank needs a break. After the end of this season, I hope he takes a break to recharge the batteries and assess what mistakes he's made at Everton, what mistakes he's made at Chelsea, and just absorb. Just I think that's how managers are going to be good managers if they take that break, they take that time out to just recharge their batteries and assess what went wrong. Because when you're just jumping into the next job and the next job and the next job, how are you learning from the mistakes? You're giving yourself no time to learn from the mistakes. So how are you going to become a better manager? So yeah, I agree, Joey. I think we definitely need to discuss that with regards to who is going to be the next Chelsea manager. So we'll try to debate that over the next few streams in conversation. So yeah, nice one, Joey, for pointing that out. Billy is saying, I would like this Nagelsmann guy. His sacking by Bayern was harsh, but to be fair, Bayern expectation in Bundesliga is 10%. 10 points clear at the top. Yep, that's a fair assessment, that, Billy. I'll tell you who I was reading about I think it was today, earlier today, that Chelsea and Tottenham both linked with. Come on, Gareth, think of his name. Oh, I'm terrible, and I know his name because he's an ex-player, and I know I like him. But and I must have said his name at God knows how many times on the channel, but it's just not coming to me head at the moment. So apologies, guys. Just let me remind myself of his name, and I'm going to kick myself now when I remember when I see it. Vincent Company. I can't believe I forgot that. Vincent Company. Yeah, Tottenham and Chelsea have been linked with Vincent Company, but apparently Vincent Company. So I've been reading. Obviously, we don't know whether it's just clickbait, guys, I'm sure you guys are aware. But yeah, apparently both Chelsea and Tottenham have been feeling out whether Vincent Company would be a possibility. But apparently Vincent Company has said he wants to stay at Burnley, and I think that is a very sensible decision. We don't want to see another young manager go into a club where the pressure is going to be immense. He's not used to that. Let him gain that experience at Burnley. He's doing well there. Stay there for a while. Stay there for a couple of seasons. Gain more experience, and it will be invaluable in the future. He's a young guy. He's got plenty of years ahead of him to manage big clubs like Chelsea. So yeah, I totally agree with him staying at Burnley if that is his decision, and that's what's being reported. But let me know if you guys have read that or anything about that. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for that, Billy. I've got to agree. It's Bayern Munich's another one of them clubs, in it, where you've got to win consistently to keep your job. Joey is saying, yeah, I've been surprised by Brentford. Yeah, I don't know what surprised. I'm not. I'm a little bit surprised in some ways, but in some ways I'm not surprised because I think they going into the season with that mentality of nothing to lose, aren't they? Nobody expects them to achieve nothing, so the pressure is off for them. and I think that can be a real advantage to um, some teams when the expectation is just not there. It can really. I know when my team Bolton played in the Premier League, a lot of the time that's how Big Sam managed the team. Reminded the players that there was no expectation to achieve anything. As long as they finished out of the relegation zone, it would always be considered a good season by the Bolton fan community and also by most pundits. When you're at a club, no disrespect to Brentford, but when you're at a club like Brentford, even my club Bolton, um, Wigan, if you're playing in the Premier League, I think the expectation is off, and there's no reason why those players should not be giving everything they've got. Well said, Joey. Got to agree with that, mate. Joey also saying, yeah, fair point, mate. Think that could be a good appointment for you. Yeah, he done okay, didn't he, at Bayern Munich before they got rid of him? I think he was doing okay. And let's be honest, I don't think he's the most experienced manager either. Thanks for that, Joey. Nice one, mate. Billy is saying, I've actually got a Brentford shirt on right now. The away shirt is actually pretty cool. Yeah, mate, there is some really cool shirts out there. Um, I've seen some really cool shirts myself that I've really liked, but I'm a bit superstitious with wearing other club shirts. I think I mentioned this the other day on one of the streams. I always think if I wear other club shirts, I will jinx my own club. I will happily collect other club shirts. I just won't wear them because, like I say, maybe in the summer when Bolton are not playing, I suppose. But no, during the course of the season, no, I'm just too scared that I jinx my own club. Nice one, Billy. Joey's saying, so you're not superstitious about wearing other club shirts? Obviously not. No, Billy's obviously not superstitious about it, but I am, Joey. Nice one, Joey. Joey also saying, think company should stay at Burnley. He's doing good. I totally agree, Joey. I totally agree. Let him stay at Burnley. Let him get that experience. And like I say, it's going to be invaluable to him in years to come if he sticks it out there and doesn't get tempted by a big offer from a bigger club. Totally agree with you there, Joey. Well said, mate. And Billy is saying it's fine, Joey. To be honest, I'm not bothered about this season anymore. I just um, I just want next season to come around already. I suppose when you look at it, Joey. Actually, Billy, if you're wearing other club shirts, and I, I love the fact that you're loving that shows that you um, really, that really shows that you're a true football fan because you just love football, so you're prepared to wear other shirts. But you could be jinxed in your own club, Billy. No, I'm not saying it's your fault for losing, but you could be jinxed in them, mate. um, so yeah, um, and Billy saying company is doing absolutely brilliant at Burnley. Looking forward to seeing him manage in the Premier League. It's a wise decision to stay. Well said, Billy. Absolutely, totally agree with you there, mate. It's definitely you've nailed it there. It is a wise decision for him to stay at Burnley because he's going to gain more experience with less pressure. Like we say, we know. Look at what's happened to Stevie G. Look at what's happened to Frank Lampard getting tempted by the big clubs, and look at it's derailed their progress as learning to be managers. In my opinion, that's just my opinion, guys. You guys welcome to have your own opinion, but yes, well said, Billy. Totally agree with you there, mate. It's definitely sensible. As the game has restarted now, and we've got a corner for Seville on this near side. Corner comes in, and Seville have scored. Seville have scored again. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I've just started watching the game as it come back on, and that happened so quickly then. As yeah, the ball right in the mix of the players, and it's headed. Uh, well, it's headed up high. It's gone. It's kind of gone like that, guys. I don't. It's kind of as it's headed in. It's gone like that. So absolutely no chance for De Gea to get to that. He did try to jump for it, but he just judged it wrong, and that puts Seville 2-0 up, and it's Bade, the Seville player that scored that, and so Bade apparently is on loan from Nottingham Forest, guys. Apparently, that's interesting. Apparently loaned out to Seville because he wasn't. Uh, Nottingham Forest didn't fancy him. I don't know. I'm just going off what I'm hearing in the game. But apparently Nottingham Forest loaned him out because they didn't fancy him. So I don't know whether that's true. That could be just a presumption by the media. Commentators. It could be just a presumption. Maybe it was money. Obviously, I don't know, but yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, Seville with a 2-0 lead, guys, as Martial seems to be hobbling about there in the middle of the pitch, and now United with the ball at the back as they now switch the play out to this near side, and it's Martial on the ball as he knocks it back towards the defence. So while we wait for United to do something with this, and let's hope they don't give it back away to Seville again like they have been doing in the first half. Rich Pro Sports, welcome to the show, mate. Always great to see you. How's it going, mate? I hope you've had a top day. Rich Pro Sports is saying, good evening, Fanden community. Company staying at Burnley would be best for Burnley company and football. See Potter for details. Oh, sorry, see Potter for further details. I like that. I like that. That's a good, well said, Rich Bo. And welcome to the show, mate. Always great to see you. But yes, yet again, you guys are showing just how class you are as football fans, that you see the bigger picture, that you're not brainwashed with all the media hype. That you recognise that players, that managers do need to stay at slightly smaller clubs to gain that experience and that knowledge. Especially new managers like Vincent Company and yeah, I know Lampard's been a manager for a couple of seasons now, but he's still quite new to it, isn't he? And so's Gerrard. So yeah, but you guys absolutely class, showing just how intelligent you are as football fans, and that you're not brainwashed by the mainstream media's hype. Um, Obviously, they would love to see Vincent Company switch clubs just because it make them good headlines, wouldn't it? So, yeah, well said, Future Post Sports, and welcome to the show, mate. And Billy and Joey, nice one, guys. Absolutely class from you guys. Welcoming Rich Post. So, thank you, Billy and Joey. Awesome stuff from you guys, and also from Rich Post Sports as well. Acknowledging the entire fandom community. So nice one, guys. Billy's saying, if I'm the reason we are doing so badly this season, I take full responsibility, Chelsea fans. I'm only joking, Billy. I'm not, I would never say that. I'm just saying, if you're wearing other club shirts, it could be contributing that little bit to that bad luck that's going your way. But let's be honest, mate. Seville with another opportunity here. Some last-ditch defending there, just clears it off the line, and it goes out to that far side as the referee, I think, has blown for a foul on the goalkeeper, De Gea there. But yeah, Seville almost grabbing a third there as De Gea just doing enough to keep it from going in as the corner came in. It was headed back towards goal. De Gea initially saved it, but then there was a melee of players there. Seville players trying to kick it into the net, literally on the edge of the goal line, and United players trying to clear it at the same time. Don't see that very often. Literally right on the edge of the goal line. But yep, absolutely nice one. Uh, Billy, sorry, mate. Apologies if I didn't mean it like that, mate. I'm just having a bit of banter with you there. But yeah, to be honest, let's be honest, mate. Your owners, as I've said plenty of times, the owners of Chelsea, for me, are the ones that need to take the responsibility for what's gone wrong with Chelsea this season. For me, Chelsea struggling simply because the owners have come in with their big ideas, made too many changes in too short a space of time. So when they take responsibility, mate, then you can take responsibility. So I said, yes, you're right, Chelsea, a letter and said, the owners come out and take responsibility for the calamity of a season. So United have got a corner on this near side, Ericsson to take it. So I'll come back to the chat in a minute. But thank you for that, Billy. I'm sure you know I'm only having a bit of banter with you there, mate. How could you be responsible? Top class fan like you, mate. There's no way you could be responsible. I like their boots that Ericsson's got on. They're luminous pink. So we've got a change here for United. It's Martial coming off, I think, through that knock. He's looking, as I said, and it's Waghorse coming on. But yeah, as I said, guys, Martial, I think, has picked up an injury there. He was hobbling about after that challenge, and he's gone off behind the goal there, still hobbling. So United making the change. Corner comes in as it's deflected away. And now Seville trying to hit United on the counter attack, but United intercept the ball as Ericsson knocks it back towards goal with a header. But Seville managed to clear it up the field, and now United pick it up in the defensive line as they come forward. Guys, if you could please do hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. I'm probably not needing to remind you guys that come on regular, but anybody else, guys, it would be appreciated if you could hit that like button. It helps with the visibility so more fans could see us, and would be very much appreciated. So thanks. If you have already, really appreciated, as I'm sure many of you guys that come on regular have already hit that like button anyway. So thank you, guys. As the ball now played down this near side, and Martial trying to come forward there, but the challenge from the Sevilla player, and now the ball back with the United defence as it's passed back towards Harry Maguire. And now United trying to come forward as they switch the play out to that far side this time. And now come forward as Anthony works the ball. Anthony looked the best player so far for United tonight. I think some of the others need to recognise his work rate, as he's been quite active going forward, but also trying to help out the defence as Seville now intercept the ball as they come forward down the centre of the park. And a challenge there by Casemiro, and he looks like he's going to he's going to get the book by the referee, and that will be a free kick to Sevilla, just inside the Sevilla half of the pitch. So, yep, Rich Postport saying, what's the score in tonight's featured game? Question, does Harry get criticised too much or or my action goals? Sorry, Rich, but I'm not understanding that last bit. But yes, the score is currently 2-0 to Seville, 4-2 on aggregate. As United now come forward with Martial, and as he's not able to get a clean-cut shot on that, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. But yes, Rich Pro Sports. Yes, sorry, mate. Yeah, the score is 2-0 to Seville, 4-2 on aggregate. And with regards to your question about Harry, I'm presuming that's meaning Harry Maguire. But yep, if he's getting criticism tonight, he deserves it, mate, because he contributed to the first goal for Seville with a clear mistake. But also so did De Gea as well, mate. So yeah, I think occasionally maybe he gets criticised a bit harshly, but with the way he's playing at the minute, you can't blame fans for criticising him because, like I say, gifted a goal to Sevilla tonight, at least one anyway. Or at least he played a part in gifting that goal. So I'm not sure. I think sometimes maybe a little bit unfair, but when he's playing as bad as what he's played tonight, I think it's fair criticism. But thanks for that, Rich Boat, and apologies, mate. I don't understand the last bit of your comment there. Joey saying laugh out loud, Billy. Um, obviously, Joey liking that comment from Billy with regards to this shirt. As Seville now come forward down this near side, but blocked off by United, but no foul given as they now work the ball out towards the edge of the United box. Now attempted cross, but it's blocked off by United, and now United with the opportunity to break and hit Sevilla on the counter attack as the ball is switched over now to Rashford on the edge of the box. He chips it forward, but it's cut out by Seville. And now the ball deflects away, and Ericsson manages to pick it up. And now a ball chipped into the box as I can't see the United player on that far side, but he's tried to keep it going. But Sevilla have managed to nick it back, and they tried to play the ball down that far side, but it's intercepted by Harry Maguire. And now United come forward on the edge of the Sevilla box as it's played out to this near side to Rashford. And Rashford cuts it back inside to the centre of the midfield. And now it's played out to that far side to Ericsson, who tries to get across. And it's takes a deflection of Sevilla player and goes out for a throw-in. And now it's Anthony that's just received a yellow card for a kick in the back of the leg of a Sevilla player. I think that's more out of frustration than anything. So, yeah. Billy is saying, actually, I should get all criticism. These owners, actually, I shouldn't get all criticism. These owners are a joke. And have no idea how football works. They probably don't even know the offside rule. Well said, Billy. Absolutely well said. Totally agree with you there, mate. Yep, definitely. They've shown a lot of naivety, haven't they, with the decisions that they've made in their early management of the club. So we've got a free kick now. So Sevilla just inside the United half as they chip the ball forward, and it's intercepted by United. And now United with the opportunity to try and hit Sevilla on the break as Martial just keeps it on and keeps the ball in play on this near side. But Sevilla managed to nick it back, and eventually the ball is knocked out for a throw-in inside the Sevilla half of the pitch. And the Sevilla fans in full voice at the minute. Let's quickly have a look how West Ham, guys. West Ham 3-1 up now. 58 minutes gone in that game, but West Ham 3, KA Ghent 1. So that is good news, isn't it? At least one UK club is doing well tonight. United now play the ball out to this near side as the ball comes forward with Rashford on the edge of the box. It's cleared, and United pick it up on the edge of the box and pass it back to Maguire. Is that wise? But we have to ask that question, don't we? Maguire plays the ball down that far side, and now it's Anthony comes forward. Oh, that's got to be a foul. How is that not a foul on Anthony there? Seville win the possession back, but Maguire's won some possession back from a challenge as he come forward now. You got me criticising him now as Ericsson passes the ball forward directly there down the centre of the pitch. And now a shot comes in for United, but good save by the Seville keepers. He knocks it away to this near side, and Seville managed to clear the ball up the field, but it goes out close to the halfway line, and that will be a throw in to United. Um, so yeah, totally agree with you, Billy. Well said, mate. Rich Pro Sports is saying, Gaz, Billy Joey, do you think Man United have got the Premier League on their minds? Is this a uh, fair scoreline? Seville are a quality European outfit. To be fair, yes, absolutely, Rich Bo. They are very much a quality European outfit. But why would a club like Man United be too focused on just what the Premier League and qualifying for the Champions League? The opportunities there for them to win this competition. No offense, but a club the size of United should be aspiring to winning this kind of competition. So yeah, like I say, Rich Pope, maybe the players, maybe you've made a really good a judgment there. Maybe the players have got one eye on the Premier League, um, but they shouldn't really. They should be giving everything in this competition. Why would they not want to try and win a European trophy? I know it's not the most appealing European trophy, but it is still a European trophy, isn't it? So United with the possession now at the back as De Gea plays the ball out to that far side. And now Harry Maguire um, comes forward with the ball. United just happy to keep some possession at the minute, no urgency. But Maguire now trying to push forward, trying to drive the team forward as it's played out to this near side. And Ericsson chips the ball forward there to Rashford as Rashford passes it back, but Ericsson intercepts it. And now a shot comes in, but it's blocked off by Sevilla. And United managing to keep the possession on the edge of the box and a strong challenge. How is that not a foul? The referee is gone from giving some bad decisions in the first half to now giving no decisions. There's been about 3 fouls in a row there, guys, and he's given nothing. And there was one foul on a United player, then another one on a Sevilla player, then another one again after that, and he's given nothing. He's just waved them all away. As Sevilla won, I think I won a corner on that far side. It did take a deflection. So yeah, we got a corner for Sevilla on that far side. Coming up to 65 minutes gone, guys. Sevilla 2, Man United 0, 4-2 on aggregate on the night. Corner comes in. Sevilla headed towards goal, but not enough force behind that header, and De Gea able to gather that quite easily to relieve the pressure on United's goal. But yes, Rich Paul, as I say, mate, I agree that Sevilla are a team that demand respect and should be given respect. But like I say, United should be have enough to compete in both the Premier League and this competition. In fairness, shouldn't they? Billy is saying, I think Man United do have the Prem in their minds. Getting top 4 is the target for them. Yep, absolutely well said, Billy. I think you guys, Rich Post Sports and Billy, could be spot on, but like I say, they should still be taking this competition seriously. Come on, guys. This is the semi final. Sorry, this is the quarter final. So if they win in this game, they've only got 2 more games and they could be in a cup final. So why would they not be giving this competition the respect that it deserves, other than being arrogant and stupid? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe Rich Bolt Sports and also um, Billy have touched on that with a bit of stupidity coming from the United. But yeah, you guys are right. Absolutely. Rich Bolt definitely right with the fact that Seville command respect. Rich Bolt Sports also saying, I've got hay fever, guys, but Arsenal v Southampton will raise spirits. I hope. I hope. No offense to Southampton. Yeah, I suffer with the hay fever as well. Rich Ball Sports. The best advice I can give you, mate, is Go and have a shower, soak your head in the shower. It always works for me. It doesn't get rid of it, but it relieves it. If you go and soak your head in the shower, just get a really hot, steamy shower, stick your head right in it. Whenever all my sinuses feel blocked up, go and stick my head under a hot shower, and it seems to relieve the pressure in the sinuses. So yeah, I totally understand, Rich Bolt. It can be really frustrating. I've not been too bad up to now so far with the hay fever. This as spring has started to creep in. So touch wood, that continues. But I'm sure you know, some years you suffer with it more than others. But yeah, like I say, Rich Boat, sometimes when I cut grass, it's really bad. I really suffer with it when I cut grass. But like I said, hot shower with plenty of steam, it does help relieve the sinuses, mate. United now come forward down this near side as they switch the ball out to that far side with a long crossfield ball, and it's challenged by Seville, but Man United managed to win back the possession as Ericsson now. Oh, what is he thinking there? Tried to pass the ball forward directly, but it was blocked off by two Sevilla players as they come forward now. Poor possession from them as they knock it forward to nobody, and United managed to intercept it. Now United trying to come forward down this near side with Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw forced to come backwards under pressure, and now United with a long ball forward up to the edge of the Sevilla box. And now United win a free kick roughly in the centre of the park, about 40 yards from goal. So, yep, sorry to hear you suffering with that, Rich Paul, but like I say, mate, go and get your head in the shower. It will relieve it. Believe you me, it works for me a lot. When the hay fever tablets don't work, the shower does give you some real serious relief. As Seville now come forward down this near side, cross into the box, but nobody there, and the ball bobbles out on that far side. And I think that's gone out just this. I think that's gone out for a goal kick. I think. Joey's saying Sevilla are a good team. United should have been better prepared. That's a fair comment, Joey. Yes, definitely. They should have been better prepared. They should know what they're facing. But yeah, Sevilla are a good team, and they're very experienced in this competition, aren't they? Like I say, they're one of the most successful teams in this competition. As United now with the possession on that far side, as they play the ball to Fred, but Fred keeps passing it back where it's coming from, and now Luke Shaw picks up the ball as he knocks the ball forward to Ericsson, and Ericsson plays it on, and now United into the box, but knock it out to the edge of the box, now looking for the opportunity to come on, United, get your act together. Fred now with the possession on the edge of the box as he passes it to Luke Shaw, and Sevilla manages to cut out the possession with a header as the ball is chipped into the box, and now Fred manages to regain the possession, but a strong challenge by Sevilla, and it's the referee awards a free kick for United. So I think this is about, just outside the box. I would say about 20 to 25 yards out from goal. So, yeah, well said, Joey. Totally agree with you there, mate. Billy is saying Arsenal should beat Southampton, Rich Paul, mate. It will be concern for Arsenal if they don't win. Yep, absolutely agree with you there, Billy. I think I think for Arsenal that game is an absolute must-win game if they want to try and win the title and beat Man City with obviously with the next game being Manchester City in midweek. Oh, sorry, guys. So we've got a free kick now for United as it's Ericsson and Rashford hovering over it and Fred as well. So I'm not sure who's going to take this. Three players hanging over it as Ericsson takes it, and it's just wide of the post. He got it over the wall. Let's just see the replay. It was quite a bit of a rocket of a shot, that, as it yeah, just wide of the post. It did have to actually brush off one of the Sevilla players' heads, but the referee choosing not to give a corner. He's made some boneheaded decisions, this referee tonight. Some real boneheaded decisions. How he can be a UEFA referee when he's making so many mistakes. I mean, without even trying, we've picked up on several mistakes, several things that he's completely missed, and or where he's given the opposite decision to what he should have given in this game. So yeah, I think this referee definitely goes into the bonehead category. As Sevilla now play the ball down this near side towards the edge of the box, as United forced to get men behind the ball, and now Sevilla knock the ball out to this near side as they chip the ball into the box, but it takes a deflection and goes behind for a corner. Rich Paul Sports saying, great answer, Fanden community. Seville had just scored a second goal when I joined you. I hope Arsenal hit 4 or more at the Emirates. Yeah, I think you guys will get a good result at the weekend at the Emirates. You guys have been really good at home. I think the problem with you guys is that just not showing that ruthlessness away from home, if I'm honest. But obviously, I don't watch every Arsenal game. But yeah, the games I've watched, they've just lacked that ruthlessness away from home. And so Sevilla now with a shot from the edge of the box as that corner was deflected away. And it was Fernando, the Sevilla player, getting a shot off. But it's gone out, and that will be another corner to Sevilla on this near side. So thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports top man. Billy is saying, but to be honest, I don't know why they're just throwing it away. Winning a European trophy will boost the confidence. Well said, absolutely spot on, Billy. Corner comes in as it's knocked back out to this near side of Seville now with a cross back into the box, and it's gone behind for I think it's been given as a goal kick. The referee, Sevilla players protesting, saying it took a deflection off a United player. Let's just watch as the replay. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Well, there you go, guys. The referee has actually got a decision right. So, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Absolutely well said, mate. Top class comment there from Billy, as he's spot on with that. Why? That's what we love football. That's why our clubs want to play. These players need to forget about their own interests sometimes and realise that to fans want trophies in the trophy cabinet, don't we? Qualifying for Champions League is all well and good, but the fact of the matter is, why would you not want to add more trophies to the trophy cabinet? That's what gives fans bragging rights. That's also what makes a club a big club. The more trophies you have in the trophy cabinet, the more it adds to the prestige of your club. So well said there, Billy. Absolutely spot on there from you, mate. Rich Pro Sports saying, question, with all the football these days, have you guys ever thought that that there's too much or too little games? What I'll tell you what I have thought since I've been doing Fanden, which has become frustrating. Yes, you're right. There is a lot of football these days, but what I find really frustrating with building Fanden is how they congregate all these games together, like on a Tuesday night and a Saturday, and then you just have one random game after it. It'd be better if there was like 2 or 3 random games after it, because at least then it can be more options for to cover more games on the channel. But yeah, like I said, because no offense to Manchester City fans, but I would, they always seem to either get the earlier kickoff or the tea time kickoff, and let's be honest, that we've done enough live streams on this channel now for Manchester City to know that it doesn't always. Apart from the Man City fan community, most of the rest of the fan community are partly interested in Man City, but We know how they're going to play. We know what they're going to produce. So it becomes a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit repetitive, doesn't it? So, like I say, why can't Man City have more 3 o'clock kickoffs and we have some more of the more interesting games that are more competitive end-to-end games switch to the tea time and the dinner time kickoffs? So, yeah, but you make a good point, Rich Ball Sports. I'm not sure that we can ever have enough football, though, because at the end of the day, we have the freedom, don't we, to pick and choose what we watch. So, yeah, for me, the more football, the better, to be fair, mate. Billy is saying, you can never have too much football, Rich Bo. We all love the game. Yep. So, Billy there saying the same as me. Great fan. Great minds think alike, mate. As Rich Bo saying, I know, I hear you, Billy. I am amazed at how as many players don't get injured. Injured, great support and health programs in place. More games, give more chance to squad players, though. Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Rich Bo. Yes, that's what. If anything, I think you're absolutely spot on with that, mate. I think it's not so much the amount of games, like you say. Maybe with so many games, we should be asking the question why we're not seeing more squad players playing. So yeah, that's an excellent point there, Rich Bo Sports. Thanks for that, mate. Well said. And Billy saying, I love the word bonehead. Yeah, Joey likes the word bonehead as well. I think you guys uh, all loving the word bonehead. I'm glad you like it, guys. Well, that comes from my dad. If you're wondering where that word comes from, my dad invented that when I was a kid. He used to call, when he was angry at me, he'd tell me bonehead. He'd call me bonehead. And shout upstairs, bonehead, come here. I think that's maybe because I'm skinny. I've always been skinny, but yeah, like I'm glad I'm buzzing to hear you also like it, Billy, because I know Joey also likes it as well. So yeah, but that's what we're christening all referees that we think don't live up to standard. They're going in the bonehead category. So nice one, Billy. Glad to hear that you like that, mate. As Michael is saying, what's the score, mate? It's currently 2-0 to Seville, 79 minutes gone, as we're actually approaching 80 minutes gone, and it's 4-2 on aggregate, 2-0 to Seville on the night, mate. Let's quickly just have a check out West Ham are getting on. West Ham are winning 4-1 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate, 78 minutes gone in that game against KAA Gent. So yeah, I'll read out all the other Europa League games and stuff at the end of the game, guys. But yeah, obviously we're going to keep a close eye on West Ham because they are a UK club. So yeah, thanks, Michael. Rich Poe Sports already answered, so nice one, Rich Poe, top man. And nice one, Michael, showing that respect as United have just conceded another goal. So it's going from bad to worse for United fans tonight. Seville have literally give United a bit of a football lesson tonight with the amount of United mistakes that they've made. And I don't think De Gea looks very happy about losing in his home country. But yeah, nice one, Michael. And like I say, that is shocking from United. De Gea with a mistake. Oh, another mistake. So that goal has come from yet again another mistake from De Gea. De Gea's made two big mistakes. I'm sorry, right, but I've got to chuck this out there, guys. De Gea's made two massive mistakes tonight that have contributed to these goals, to at least two goals in this game. I don't want to judge him unfairly, but he is a Spanish player. Do you guys think that maybe he's made those mistakes deliberately? Because let's be honest, he's Spanish. So maybe does he is he intentionally making these mistakes? Because for such a high-profile goalkeeper such as De Gea, they are really serious mistakes to be making in such a important game. And like I say, we have to. I think we have to ask the question. You know, has he deliberately or has he subconsciously made those mistakes with the fact that he's playing against a Spanish team? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Because let's be honest, he is Spanish. So does he feel an element of Spanish loyalty ruling his head here? We've never heard what club he actually supported, or well, I've never heard what club he supported as a boy. But got to chuck it out there, guys. Do you think there's anything in that? And so United now win back possession and they passed it back to De Gea. I'm not sure that's a wise decision with the amount of mistakes he's made. So De Gea quickly passes it out to that far side as Harry Maguire comes forward now. But the game is pretty much over now, guys. 83 minutes gone. Seville 3, Man United nil, and it's 5-2 on aggregate to Sevilla. Pretty embarrassing for United to concede 3 goals without reply in such a big game. Rich Paul Sports is saying, I like the word, uh, I like the bonehead word too. But Gaz, do you think refs love the game? Yeah, that's a good question, Rich Paul. Sorry, I come back to comment. Oh, sorry, yep. Seville just had another opportunity on the edge of the United box, but they blazed it well high and wide over the bar. Sorry, Rich Bo. So Rich Bo saying, do you think refs love the game? Um, it takes a lot of bottle and knowledge to be a ref. Would anyone here do it, or have you been refs? Or have you been refs? I would try it. Try if fit. Yeah, I would be a ref, mate. I would definitely give a ref, but I'd be a ref. And the reason I'd be a ref um, is to book. I would love to be a ref to book all these diving players, all these players that dive. Bang! I'm telling you, if I was a referee, mate, I'd be dishing out so many red cards. It wouldn't be long before players stopped diving when I was a referee. They would soon learn very quickly don't dive when Gaz is the referee because he's going to book you. And I would be ruthless. I would be sending them off left, right, and centre to make the example. This is not football. Diving is cheating. Point blank, no excuse. Get off the pitch. So yes, mate, I would love to be a referee just for that reason alone, because there's nothing grinds my gear more in football than seeing players dive to try and get an advantage. Because let's be honest, these are professional players, professional players. So therefore, as a professional, you should not be needing to cheat to get an advantage. And it really winds me up. I can understand it at lower league level because obviously, even though they are professional players, they're not of the same standard. But when we're talking Premier League, Champions League, League, La Liga, Bundesliga, these leagues, the top leagues, I do not accept that there should be any kind of cheating whatsoever. So yes, Rich, but I would love to be a referee simply to make an example that I would not tolerate cheating. I would not be intimidated by the home fans. But yeah, in answer to your question, do I think referees love the game? I think referees probably do like the game, love the game, or some referees like the game. But I also think that some referees love being referees because they're a bit sadistic. I think maybe there's a bit, you got to be, haven't you? You've got to have an agenda to be a referee. You've got to have a little bit of sadistic, uh, be a little bit sadistic to want to, you know, rile up 80,000 fans by making a bad decision. So, yeah. And thank you very much, Rich Bo. I'm glad to hear you like the word bonehead. Um, like I say, that was invented by my dad years ago when I was a kid. So loving the fact that you guys like that. So thank you very much, Rich Bo. Um, And yep, great to know Rich Bolt would also be a referee if he was fit enough. I'm sure you are fit enough. Probably just get yourself in that gym, mate, and I bet you'd be fit enough to referee. Come on, you can't be any more ancient than some of these referees we've got in the game today, mate. Some of them look like they're ready for the retirement home. And I've seen plenty of pictures of you, mate. You look like a young, fit, healthy guy. I know you're an older guy. I think you're around the same age as me, but you don't show it, mate. You don't show it, apart from maybe the little bit of grey in your beard. Rich Bo Sports saying, Gaz, are you suggesting that De Gea wants Seville to win, or is he possibly a little nervous? Yeah, you could be right, mate. Maybe he's nervous. That could be a thing. I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm just chucking it out there as a possibility because it's something the mainstream media never ask. And like I say, he's made a fair few mistakes in this game. Two key mistakes that have contributed to two important goals. And let's be honest, if he hadn't made those two mistakes, United would only be 1-0 behind now. Um, so I'm just saying, maybe you're right. Maybe nervousness because he's playing in his own country. Maybe that's a factor. But yeah, at the same time, like I said, I just thought I'd chuck it out there because, like I said, I like to fire questions out that I know the mainstream media are not brave enough to ask because they'll get slaughtered, won't they? Let's be honest, they play it safely, don't they? But I thought I'd chuck it out there, mate. See if you guys think anything of it. If there's any like maybe subconsciously that he might be influenced by the fact, or it maybe affected by the fact that he's playing against a club in his home country. But yeah, I'm not saying he's cheating or throwing the game away, nothing like. I'm just chucking it out there. That is it a possibility? Because you've got to say, guys, these are only human beings. As much as we consider them top athletes, at the end of the day, they're also still just human beings. And let's be honest, if you go back and look in history, we've seen plenty of players in history years and years ago taking bribes and stuff like that. So I'm not suggesting for 1 second that he's taking a bribe or anything like that, but I'm just saying the evidence has been there in other sports, in football, that other players have thrown games away. I mean, it's well known in years ago in America in baseball, there used to be, I think they fired almost a whole team in baseball back in the 1920s in America for taking bribes and throwing a game. And it has happened in football as well. We only have to think back to the match fixing scandal in Italy not so long ago. That was only which is quite recent. It's within what 10 years ago, something like that. So I'm just suggesting it is possible. But I would like to think that a top quality player like De Gea wouldn't be influenced like that. That he would be a 100% professional. I've never seen any evidence to suggest that he would be unprofessional. But like I say, it is a bit strange how he's made two big mistakes that have resulted in goals for Seville tonight. So I just thought I'd chuck it out there, guys. Bit of difference from what other fan channels might suggest and other media might suggest. Like I say, we like to think outside the box here at Fanden. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Bro. Billy's saying, I'm going now, guys. I hope everyone has a great rest of the night. Bye, Fanden. Thank you very much, Billy. It's been a pleasure having you involved tonight, mate. And enjoy the rest of your evening, what's left of it. Take care. Hopefully, you have a great day tomorrow, mate. And thank you very much. As always, really appreciate you coming getting involved. And like I say, mate, look after yourself, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, Billy. And fingers crossed for a positive result for your team, Chelsea, this weekend, mate. So thank you very much for that, Billy. Top man. Take care, mate. Rich Bo Sports saying some great points raised, guys. This show does not pull its punches. You say what's on people's mind. Yeah, thank you, Rich Bo. Like I say, I want us to try and be a bit more unique. I don't want us to follow the mainstream thinking and the mainstream media and all the others. I want us to really get into the nitty gritty of football and debate all aspects, even controversial ones like that, where other fans might be like, "Yeah, you're having a laugh. It's professional." Like I say, mate, we want to talk about all aspects of football, and we'd never accuse anybody of cheating unless we could prove it. But like I say, doesn't mean we can't debate these things, does it? Other fan channels might stay away from it because it's a bit controversial. But why should we? Why should we stay away from it because it's controversial? Um, you know, at the end of the day, football is all about opinions. We all love the game so passionately that I feel that we have the right to debate all aspects, even controversial ones, even things that might go against the grain. So yeah, thank you very much, Rich Post Sports. Massive respect to you, mate. Absolutely, really appreciate you recognizing what Fandent is about and the fact that we will openly debate um, all kinds of debatable football talking points, as well as stuff that a lot of the mainstream media and other YouTubers might avoid simply because it's controversial. Well, why should we? Why should we stay away from it just because it's controversial? No, we shouldn't stay away from it. It's controversial. As football fans, I'm sure every one of us has paid a lot of money at times to go and support our clubs. And when you're putting money into your club, I think that gives you the right to debate all football topics. And I've certainly spent plenty of money on football over the years. So I feel that as a football fan, who cares whether the mainstream media cover it? We'll try and talk about it here, and we'll always do it with respect. We'll always try to do it with respect, but we're also gonna not bottle ourselves into just talking about the safe aspects of football. So massive respect to you, Joe, there, Rich Bo Sports, for recognising that top man. Thank you, mate. And yeah, Joey's saying, sorry guys, my son playing up tonight. No need to apologise, Joey. Totally understand you've got youngsters, mate, and not a problem. Absolutely, you got to to be a good dad. Your young children have to come. Your kids have to come first, mate, and rightly so. You totally understand that, mate. But thank you very much for just explaining, Joey, what that you're a bit busy and. That's understandable, mate. Children, youngsters can be challenging sometimes. So there goes the full-time whistle, guys. And Seville have won it tonight, knocking out Manchester United quite comfortably. And I'm sure big questions will be asked about United's performance tonight. But no worries, Joey. Totally understand, mate. And yes, you prioritise what is right. Family first and football second. Rightly so, mate. Rich Ball Sports saying, cheers, Billy. Have Man United done their best on the attack? Uh, done their best on the attack. These two games have shown that Ten Hag has plenty of work to do. They really missed Rashford. Yep, absolutely. Rashford did come on eventually. But yep, absolutely. Well said, Rich Ball Sports. You make some excellent points there, mate. Definitely agree with you about Ten Hag. Much work for him to do. And and yeah, definitely, totally agree with you there, mate. He's got well, I think to be honest, mate, I think Ten Hag is probably really looking forward to the summer transfer window so he can try and bring in some players of his own choosing that he feels will make a big impact on the United squad. But yeah, well said, Rich Bo. And Rich Bo also saying, all good, Joey, a family man. Absolutely. Family man is a real hero. Yes, definitely. Well said, Rich Bo. And we would expect nothing less, Joey, and for you to put your youngsters first. That just shows that you are a top class dad. And yes, mate, totally understandable. Don't worry, we're always here plenty of times, as you know, for you to come and get involved when you've got more time. So no, mate, we would not expect any less from you, but to put your family first, mate. And well said, Rich Bo. By the way, Rich Bo, I will try and drop you a message. mate, I'm not sure if it'll be tonight, but drop you a message soon because I was wondering, let me know. I don't know what your work commitments are over the next few days, but I was wondering whether you might be interested um, possibly coming on and having a bit of a debate with me about the upcoming game with Manchester City next week. Maybe we could do a little bit of a different show rather than a match watch along, just a bit of a build up show to the Arsenal v Manchester City game. So if you're interested in that, Rich Paul, let me know. And I'll drop you a message about it and you can let me know your availability. I'm giving you the notice now so you know about it because obviously I know that when last time I asked you to come on when Arsenal were playing, I know it clashed with your work commitments. So yeah, like I say, mate, let me know if that's of any interest to you and if you've got the time over the next few days. Obviously, that will probably be better suited once Arsenal have played the game against Southampton. And Joey is saying he's been a bonehead, laugh out loud. Well, he's putting his dad through the paces in it. So you got to be a good dad. You got to have your kids put you through the challenge you once in a while, mate. So yeah, and Joey there saying his youngsters being a bonehead. So thanks for that, Joey. I like that. So guys, let's quickly go over the other results that have happened in the UEFA Cup tonight as and if you guys have any final comments you want to drop in, please drop them in before I end the stream. So let me quickly read out the other results for you guys. Roma v Feyenoord is still playing, but Roma are winning that 2-1 on the night, and it's 2-2 on aggregate. So that looks like that could be going to, will be going to extra time. As we know, Seville have been Man United convincingly tonight. 3-0. Sporting Lisbon have won, drawing 1-1 with drawn 1-1. Sorry, with Juventus, but Juventus win 2-1 on aggregate. Union Saint Gileros has lost tonight to Bayern Leverkusen 4-1. Bayer Leverkusen winning 5-2 on aggregate. So that's all the quarter-final results in the Europa League. Now to the Europa Conference League. AZ Alkmaar have won 2-0 against Anderlecht. That game has finished 2-2 on aggregate. That was an earlier kickoff, by the way, and Alkmaar won 4-1 on penalties. Also, Fiorentino played earlier as well. They played Lecce Poznan, and that game finished 3-2 to Poznan. And it was Fiorentina won 6-4 on aggregate. Nice are currently 1-1 with FC Basel, and that game is 3-3 on aggregate. So that game has actually gone to extra time. And also, West Ham have won comfortably tonight, 4-1 against KAA Ghent, and that has finished 5-2 on aggregate to West Ham. So at least we got West Ham through to the semi-finals of the Europa Conference League. And also, just to let you guys know, if you're interested, we've had one international friendly today as well. The USA drew 1-1 with Mexico. So, yeah, that brings you bang up to date with all the results around the ground. And I'm just going to quickly read out the match stats for this game. So just bear me a second, guys. Just going to read out the match stats for this game, and then I'll come and read your final comments. So here we are. Hang on a minute. So let's have a look how bad this looks for United on the stats. Possession. Well, this doesn't look good for United. Possession. 38% possession for Seville, 62% possession for Manchester United. Shots, 20 for Seville, 16 for Man United. Seville with 6 shots on target. Man United with 3 shots on target. Pass accuracy, 68% for Seville, 83% for Manchester United. Fouls, 15 for Seville, 12 for Manchester United. Yellow cards issued, 1 for Seville, 3 for United. Offsides, 2 for Seville, none for United. And corners, 8 for Seville, 5 for United. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with all the results and also the match stats in this game. So, guys, let me just read out the final comments and then we're going to call it a night. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. And hopefully your youngster doesn't give you too much more hassle tonight. Rich Pro Sports is saying, boneheads on the mind. I think the great Laurel and Hardy had a film called that, to love it. Fair enough. Maybe that's where my dad got it from. I don't know, but I just know I've always known it coming from my dad when I was a kid. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Post Sports. And Rich Post Sports also said, I hope Roma and Juve go through. They've got Ives, Benes, and Daniel and Sandro, who play for my favourite country, Brazil. Ah, right, okay then, mate. Fair enough. Yes. Well, that will be good to see Roma and Juventus play each other. To be fair, because like I said, they're both Italian clubs, aren't they? So it would be absolutely awesome to have an all Italian final in the semi final. Sorry, an all Italian semi final, and I think we might have an all Italian semi final in the Champions League as well, because obviously Inter Milan and AC Milan both qualifying for the next stage of the competition. So yeah, we could be in for an Italian treat. So maybe in the semi-finals we'll be watching that with pizza and pasta. So yeah, thanks for that, Rich Bo Sports. And Rich Bo Sports also saying would love to join you for match watch along on the Man City v Arsenal clash. I'm off to take that shower. Keep the lines open. Congrats to Seville. Get some rest. Top show tonight. Thank you very much, Rich Post Sports. Yeah, I hope the shower helps, mate. And thank you very much for being involved tonight. Always great to see you and have you involved in the show. And thank you very much for all your positive comments and questions as well, Rich Popin. A pleasure to have you involved tonight. And also, shout out to all you other guys, Joey, as well as Billy, as well as Michael. And I think that's covered everybody tonight. I think, and also big shout out to Stevie as well, working in the background, so that we can enjoy plenty of debate and chat. I think I've covered everybody that's been in tonight. Don't think we've had any new fans tonight, but yeah, oh yeah, we did. Alex White. So yeah, and Nat as well. Sorry, Nat. My apologies for getting you as well. So yeah, thanks guys. I think I've covered everybody. So thanks for all you guys coming getting involved. It's been a really enjoyable show as always. You guys contributing to making it a great show, and thank you very much for all your great comments. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't work too hard tomorrow if you're at work or college. And look forward to the weekend. And I will see you guys again soon. Take care for now, though, and I will see you again soon, guys. Bye for now.